showing that we have no real opposition party here in the United States. A majority of Democrats sided with the Republicans yesterday, voting down the measly 10% reduction in the grotesque, bloated military budget that, as it stands, is greater than the next 10 countries combined. Okay? So, again, there's no opposition party when it comes to war, when it comes to the military industrial complex. My representative here in Washington's 8th congressional district, Kim Schreier, voted against this. What WTF? What's the point of electing Democrats if they're going to support the war machine and not support things like Medicare for all, canceling student loan debt, rent mortgage freezes during a freaking pandemic, and UBI as well? I mean, for God's sakes, it's ridiculous. The fight isn't over, says anti-war group, says 139 House Democrats vote with GOP to reject 10% Pentagon budget. I mean, for God's sakes, it's just, again, we got plenty of money to go kill, maim people all over the global south, and those funds are now being used to brutalize protesters in Portland, Oregon, kidnap people, commit war crimes. The use of chemical weapons is illegal in war. That's being used on protesters in Oregon. I mean, it's disgusting. The final vote on the National Defense Authorization Act, NDAA amendment, sponsored by Reps Barbara Lee, Mark Pocan, was 93 to 324 with, and again, all the Democrats voted for this 10% budget, it would have went to the Senate because, again, the Democrats control the House, with 139 Democrats joining 185 Republicans voting no. The failure of the Lee-Pocan amendment means the final version of the House NDA will propose a 740.5, I should say billion, so they fucked up there, 0.5 billion military budget for fiscal year 2021, more than a $2 billion increase from the previous year. So again, when they say you don't have money for tuition-free college or Medicare for all, so we don't have tens of thousands of people dying each year due to lack of health care, it's a bunch of bullshit. They have money for their priorities, just not for stuff that actually helps people. They have money for the capitalist owner class and their, financial donors, and that's it. This dude, Karl Marx. I got this shirt from Democracy at Work, made in the U.S. and a worker-owned co-op. 93 members of Congress stood together to oppose a bloated $740 billion defense budget. Pocan, co-chair of the Congressional Progressive Caucus, tweeted following the vote, "Though our amendment didn't pass, progressive power stronger than ever will keep..." I suppose, but it's kind of a meaningless freaking victory if a majority of the Democrats side are Republican. And okay, more progressives voted against it, but you still got nothing. For God's sakes. And the Senate voted it down today. Goddamn. And then cut the Pentagon budget. The fight isn't over. It's like you kind of lost. I don't know what everybody is so happy and celebrating. It's kind of ridiculous in my mind. Cold spring water, good stuff. But again, there's no real opposition party. The Democrats, again, as we see here, by and large, support the same twisted and disgusting warmongering priorities as the Republicans, and this is just another example of that. And frankly, I hope we have some type of progressive challenger against Kim Schreier, the representative here in Washington's 8th congressional district, because, again, what the heck's the point of electing Democrats if they're going to vote to increase the freaking military budget $2 billion a year? It's already 10 times larger, or it's already bigger than the next 10 countries combined, and we don't have universal health care. We don't have tuition-free college. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. Everybody, especially the Democrats, is supposed to be for, the people and democracy and justice. Like, you should be ashamed of yourselves. But again, it's not surprising. Peace. Much